In the Minecraft justice system, grief and thievery-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In Cobalt Village, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Minecraft Victims Unit. These are their stories.
Oh, it's the sick one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Charles!
What?
Court will now begin.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Basically, all the jury can walk in now. Go ahead.
But we're no one's the jury. Everyone's just gonna choose
we're not
Joe.
the jury.
All the
my God.
viewers of the court walk in.
Okay.
Oh, I need
Oh,
to
you
hand
need
it. I need to wait till everyone sits down so I can hand out the stones.
Why would you give someone their stone if you think that they're the guilty one?
You've
Well,
just
then
given them a weapon.
The prosecution will now enter.
Brayden, your stone.
I'm entering. All rise for the Honorable Charles. Look at him walk to the stand with such grace. The judge has requested that everyone sit.
I kind of want to even out the numbers, so I'm gonna sit on the other side.
Bless you.
This bell, if we get rambunctious, you hit it a bunch, okay? And you say order.
You right click it. Yeah, like that. And then-
Alright.
So, what are we waiting for?
Charles, call the prosecution to the stand.
Alright, prosecution, come to the stand.
Alright, I'm already at the stand, you dumb fuck.
Is that the stand?
This is the prosecutor's stand. The stand over
okay.
here is here.
I
I will
think
now
there's
call
written
my
PC.
first witnesses to the stand. Will Joe and Nitro come to the witnesses stand?
Where is that?
We can make it work.
Yeah, I
Thank
squeeze
you
it
for
in.
coming to the stand. You two are my
You're welcome.
prime witnesses.
Okay.
The ones I most believe to be guilty.
He's purple.
That's not a witness then.
Wait,
That's a-
not my
that's a-
witnesses. Fuck.
That's
You
a
guys-
prime suspect, not
Prime
a witness.
suspect. A little drunk.
Dude, the fucking witness, you went to school for this, and he's killing you.
Well, I should tell you why we're holding this case in the first place. You see, my cause of action for tonight is I've been griefed many times. More than I would like to have been griefed.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The first instance was just pressure plates, and you know what? I'm a fair guy. I was okay with it.
Actually, Brain,
I
if
let
I
it-
can correct you, the first instance...
Hey, the reason for my complaint, Your Honor, Charles. I'm a reasonable man. One time, it's just for fun, you know. There's pressure plates all over my house. I have to clear them out. Takes about 5-10 minutes of my very important life out the window. They're gone forever. Just me clearing pressure plates. I come back a few days later, back from my vacation, a time where I should feel safe and not have to worry about danger from criminals. To see my tower not only pressure plated again, but also doored. There were doors every fucking where. And I literally cannot stand for this shit. And my prime suspects are none other than Alan Dale and Joe the Nuke.
Alright.
Now, you might be asking yourself, Charles, Your Honor, what evidence do I have?
Yes.
I have a message from Joe in Discord yesterday that said, at the prosecutor, I like doors. I hope you don't. And that might not be enough evidence for you. And well, in my opinion, the two at the stand have the burden of proof. I have more evidence.
Okay.
Tonight at 9:28 p.m., while I was tabbed out creating my legal terms cheat sheet, Nitro tried to kill me. What other reason does he have to kill me than if he's trying to cover up his tracks?
What?
There's baby chickens.
Nitro, what do you have to say for yourself?
All I have to admit is that I only put signs on your building. That's it.
I see, that's enough from you, sir. Back to me.
That is not how a prosecution works.
All right.
You can't shut up the
Has it.
witness.
Alright, so I had a key witness prepared.
Brayden,
Yes, Your Honor.
you realize that the burden of proof is on you, right?
Your Honor, shut the hell up. May I remind you? May I remind you what the burden of proof is? Wait, you're right. Fuck, the burden of proof is on me. Alright, okay. Alright. Ignore the burden of proof bullshit. I think I presented a lot of
Please
evidence
don't.
here. And I have one last thing. I had a key witness for
Please
tonight.
don't.
None other than Brian.
Brian,
But he is
you're
not
Brian.
here. He is AFK at the moment. I
So you don't
met
have a
with
key-
Brian before the call, before the court case, to take down some quotes from him. And I have this quote here from Brian. The day of the incident, I heard Joe saying that it was easy to piss Braden off. They also mentioned trolling Braden in the call, but not what, stating they would do something to my house, but not stating what they would do. Brian. Joe, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Yeah, I put pressure plates down. I still got some.
Alright.
Well, no, I can clarify that too.
But clarification, I did it the first and second time, but I didn't put the doors down. I still have doors that I stole, but I didn't ever place any. Here's my point with that evidence.
Uh-huh.
There's 2 oak doors. His house is covered in oak doors, right? So why would I keep 2 in my inventory when I would have just placed them all down? So I'm gonna go check his house real quick.
Your Honor. Your Honor.
Dylan, go check the proof. Go check the proof, Dylan. Dylan's
Okay,
going
just
to
leave the courtroom and Waffles.
Your
what are
Honor.
you naming over
Your
there?
Honor. I would
Waffles
like
is
to ask
naming
the
something.
two at the,
Photo,
I would
put
like
it
to
on
ask the two
Discord.
at the stand. Do you have anything else to say in your defense before I move on to my next suspect?
I can confirm that Joe took doors rather than placed them down, at least.
How can you confirm it? I ask.
Our conversation, even Brian.
Brian was there too, yeah.
Before I
Wait.
let you two leave the stand, I have one last very important piece of evidence I would like to pass around the court.
Alright, where is
I will
the
start
Check
handing
out
it
your
out. I will hand it out to everyone. All right. While I'm handing
that's
out
real
the
stuff.
evidence, will you go ahead and say what you were saying about proving me wrong with Brian Nitro?
Do you remember specifically what we say, Brian? I asked you, well, for my defense, I guess, for
Tom?
first, for a quote for my signs that I placed.
I don't remember what you said exactly, but I remember you specifically admitting
I
to
didn't get one.
you
I'm
placed,
handing them out still.
you placed the sign. You said
Okay,
you did.
don't play anything
Yeah.
but don't.
That's my
But-
defense. All right.
Now I
All
called
right,
it
wait.
That's
Let
all
Dylan.
I'm
me hand one to
admitting.
the judge now, and then I will hand it to the suspects.
As for Joe, do
Wait.
you remember him ever talking about breaking and stealing his doors?
Specifically, yes.
All right.
Specifically
For
that,
you
yes?
two, here
Yes.
are the key evidence pieces I just passed around the room. I will now return to the stand.
Get one, two.
Charles,
okay.
have you looked at the evidence I've now passed around the room?
I am looking at it.
Pretty convincing, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, okay.
I
so,
rest my case.
uh,
Any last defense?
Hey, I never got proof from Dylan because Dylan went to go look at the doors and Dylan didn't get to say anything, and I was gonna call to him, and you kept interrupting me. So I
Defendant
want-
Dylan, what would you like to say?
Dylan, were the doors or were they not all oak doors specifically?
They were all oak.
Well, you know, they were all oak. I showed Charles too.
He did show me.
All right, thank you, Nitro and Joe. You may now leave the stand. I would like to call my next key witness to the stand. Or, not key witness, prime suspect to the stand. Darknebolian.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Hey, am I glowing green?
What a plot
Oh
twist.
fuck.
What a plot twist.
Do not say anything.
Alright, now that my next suspect is at the stand, I would like to present my case for Ben's suspiciousness.
Okay.
Ben is known. He has a track record for his malfeasance. For those of you
Exactly.
who might not know what legal terminology means, malfeasance is doing something illegal or morally wrong. Malfeasance includes dishonesty and abuse of authority. Abuse of authority, you might ask? Creative mode, which Ben has, and is known to abuse. I have many victims here in court who could testify on my behalf. Bucket
Okay.
with the rabbits, Joe with the rabbits, me with the rabbits.
I like rabbits.
Yeah, they seem very rabbit based. Have you done anything else with doors or pressure plates?
My pranks are more well thought out. You can ask Bucket, who is a victim of one of my most nefarious pranks, where the pressure plates that activate his door to open, I set up to also block him with planks from coming into his own home.
Okay.
It is more thought out than creating someone's grief by just setting up labor for them to do. I want it to be psychological.
Yes.
I want them to think that they aren't safe, not that they have a job to do.
No, I have an
Doesn't seem like
objection to
something
that
good.
statement.
Uh-huh.
May I interrupt?
Yeah,
on up.
objection,
I'll
double
come up
objection.
to the other stand.
Okay, hold on. So here's
Okay.
the problem, right? You just said that you have well thought out griefs, right? You
Yeah.
try and like get psychological. And how do you explain placing a whole bunch of mobs brainlessly in people's houses?
Yeah, you
That
flooded my
doesn't
house
sound
with
very
random
thoughtful,
handfuls.
does it?
It does.
That's very
Because-
contradictory to what you
Because
just said.
that looked very creative to me. Alright, Bucket, go ahead.
You filled my house with leaves, just randomly. I had to clear them all out.
I don't create labor for people.
It took me like 10 minutes. What do you mean, no labor? What do you mean?
Now when you see, when I put one leaf in your house, does that not psychologically fuck with you now?
It was more than one leaf.
But
What do
if
you
I were to
mean?
go to your house right now and place a single leaf block, by the way, guys, I had 2 stacks of 64 leaf blocks that I had no idea what to do with. This was my creative endeavor.
You could have stumped
It's
them
to
in lava.
psychologically fuck with the people that I consider
but-
my business partners.
But
If
the
you
second problem-
forget, I invested in Trump Farms with a certain artifact that I have brought to the stand.
What do you invest
You
into my swamp
invested-
house with?
You invested into Trump Farms after you took all my crops and flattened it into a mountain.
Alright.
That wasn't me, Your Honor. That was somebody else. As I am very capable of doing these things, I openly admit to them. And I love doing it because I hate these people.
Your Honor, I would like to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's not typical of the prosecution to also defend the suspect, but I feel that I must be fair. And I also have a quote from my key witness, Brian, here, about Ben. He says, I remember being in call very late at night with Ben and Bucket, the night before the incident, saying things about beams.
Whoa, do not say that word, no.
Brian also notes, nothing nefarious was being said at the time. Darknebolian, you may now leave the stand.
Thank you.
Now, I have one last suspect, Your Honor, for my case. And I will admit, this might be a bit of a surprise suspect, because they were not expecting it either. But I would like to call none other than Dylan to the stand.
Oh no.
Now, Dylan, I have a quote from my key witness, Brian, here. That I feel is
Brian, you son of a bitch.
very incriminating, if nothing else. Brian told me prior to the court case that all I know is that he is a bastard, and he wanted me to let you guys know bastard was in all caps. What do you have to say about that, sir?
Call me bastard one more time, Brian.
I also have in my notes here that Dylan should at least be in the chopping block because he's kind of fishy. The guy seems to know everything about the case. But,
It's all
he's out of the
circumstantial.
public eye for some reason, Your Honor. Do you have anything to say for yourself, Dylan?
Well, probably Joe.
Alright, thank you, Dylan. You may now leave the stand. Your Honor, I rest my case. While Charles is deciding, I call myself to the stand. What?
What a power play.
My fellow courtgoers, I would like to remind you that the court is... Fuck, what's the word? Whatever punishment you are given, you must honor and you may not retaliate again. Charles was given a compelling argument for every single person here that was on trial, and every person was given a fair chance to defend themselves. So whenever Charles rules as guilty stands, and their punishment will be handled.
What are you talking about, Joe?
He's
Joe,
literally
you're the one
in
who's
the
lagging.
prosecution stand.
Yeah, I'm at the prosecution stand now.
That's the
he's
fucking
gone to the
witness
I'm
stand.
the fucking prosecution! Your Honor, have you come to a decision?
So we're gonna have like a short
Alright.
recess. So I'm gonna kind of.
So,
Whoever recessed
the obvious for Darknebolian and Dylan, there's no reason for them. There's not a good case built against them. It's all circumstantial. The only damning evidence was the doors in Joe's inventory. So I think Joe should be the only one who is punished.
Alright,
That's what I'm going
to
with.
the guillotine.
To the guillotine, Joe.
Wait,
He didn't say his punishment yet.
Oh wait, what is
what's
the
the
punishment, Charles?
What's the guillotine?
Holy shit.
This is the guillotine?
This is
So,
pretty intense.
don't press the button, but this is where you gotta.
I will let you know there are two punishment options.
Alright.
Sending Joe to the guillotine or blowing up a small portion of Trump Farms using 2 TNT blocks.
Waffles worked really hard on this guillotine.
We're gonna send Joe to the guillotine.
We're gonna send him to the guillotine?
Yes.
Pretty hard.
I will also let you know before you start. If you do not accept your punishment, Nitro will have to die in your place.
I literally never agreed to anything.
I have to die a 5th time.
AJ,
Look what you
Nitro's
did.
only died 5 times.
I don't.
Oh no!
Holy shit!
Oh my god, that's brutal.
Alright,
Man,
damn it. I just don't want to clear out the fucking doors.
That's what this all was about. It's significantly more effort to put this together.
Where's the doors?
Recess! 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 Recess!
How do I read this evidence
He
that's
said-
in the evidence locker?
don't
Ah!
worry.
Why?
Everyone gather at the entrance.
Oh god!
Everyone enter now.
Alright.
Why is there hanging sheep outside?
Don't ask.
Don't worry about it.
Don't ask
Wait, I'm the
questions, you'll walk
judge!
in this time.
Isn't that
Alright.
like my job?
Alright, Bucket, now you walk in. All rise for the Honorable Wonky.
I'm risen. Look at how he walks towards the judge podium with such grace and elegance.
Look at his mallet.
You may all be seated.
I'm floating.
Whoa.
Everyone seat.
perfectly timed.
Court is now in session.
For the trial of the case of the missing relics. Who do we have as prosecution? Present yourself.
Me.
Present yourself.
It's me.
I demand the name!
It's Bucket.
Prosecutor Bucket, your opening statement, please.
I'm not prepared. I didn't prepare my thing, so this is gonna be terrible.
Prosecutor Bucket, you may let the court know about the events that have played out.
So, hang on, let me check the dates. Yesterday at exactly 11:04 a.m., I went into the Sacred Relics cave and noticed that they were all missing.
For the sake of the people in the court who don't know, what were these missing relics?
There's technically 4 of them, but one of them was not in the case at the time and is still on hand. The ones that were stolen were the fish that makes you. Oh, shot that.
I will have order in my court.
Alright, the
Continue,
ones that were stolen were the fish that makes you gay, the bucket of cum, and the sacred text.
Your Honor, if I will, there was a 4th relic down there for a little while called the Chiminikin.
I see.
It was down there for about 2 days before it went missing.
I'm pretty sure once someone ate that.
Around 11:04 a.m., 4 objects were lost. And who are you? And do you have an accused or a suspect? You
I
may
didn't
bring
prepare.
about your first. You may bring about your first witness. Let's put it that way.
I'm gonna bring in Brayden first.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright, so like, I just want to say, ever since he's gotten on the server, he's been doing nothing but causing trouble for CBT Village.
Cobalt
He's
Village.
plotted against it, made numerous threats to the citizens of it, and he even founded his own city in rebellion of CBT Village.
That's quite.
So he has
dangerous
every
repertoire.
reason to steal the sacred relics.
I see. So you not bring him as a witness, but rather as a suspect.
Yeah, suspect. That's what I meant to say.
I see. All right, suspect. State your name and profession.
Your Honor, my name is Brayden Starr. I am but a humble city builder and mayor. Co-mayor.
Mr. Starr, what are you co-mayor of?
The Anarchy Village. Yeah, it's to be named.
Population 0, as I'm
Yeah,
heard.
if I'm not to be mistaken, Your Honor, you live there.
No, I'm pretty sure it's population 0. Pretty sure.
It's 2. The population is 2. Will be 3 when you move in.
I'm pretty sure it's 0. Silence in the court. Do you have anything to defend yourself?
Your Honor, I do have something to defend myself. I will say, at prima facie, or Latin for at first look.
What?
This is what can be presumed at first disclosure that I could be guilty, but I can assure you, I am not the guilty party. The whole week I was gone, leading up to this case, in Orlando, on a vacation with my supermodel girlfriend, and I can assure you, I was too busy getting head, as the youth say, to steal these quote-unquote sacred relics.
Let me get the facts straight. You're saying your alibi is that you were receiving quote-unquote head all week, and thus were not able to be a part of this event.
That is correct. Someone knocked on my door. Let me be right back.
I would like to clarify that these sacred relics were not stolen yesterday. They were only discovered to be stolen yesterday. They could have been stolen at any time before then.
When is the last known time that the relics were in the chest?
Who can remember that? I don't.
None of us.
When were the relics placed in the chest?
They've been a growing collection since we found at City Hall.
Okay, so when was the last relic put in the chest? Do we have no timelines?
When was the bucket of cum put in there?
Oh my god.
If anybody has more information on the timeline of these events, they're welcome to come to the witness stand.
Oh god.
Your Honor.
I'm calling
Fuck. I would like to say, Your Honor,
I'm
that I
calling
put the final relic in there 2 days ago.
Witness, state
The
your name
chimneykin.
and occupation.
The Chimneykin!
Witness, state name and occupation.
I am Darknebolian, and I am just a simple, humble, millionaire YouTuber.
I see. And you say, when did you place this chimneykin in the...
Two
Alright, I've returned.
days ago.
I've returned.
2 days ago.
Am I still at the stand?
No.
So,
And when I placed the Chimneykin in there were 3 other relics. The bucket of cum, the sacred texts, and of course, the fish that makes you gay.
I see. We have a growing timeline, growing information. So the crime could only have happened within 2 days ago till now.
Absolutely. Someone must have taken them.
Well, I'd like to keep Darknebolian, famous, humble, billionaire YouTuber, up on the stand.
Oh, no.
for-
Sorry, son. Not billionaire. Millionaire. I've only got
sorry.
98 million.
I
Alright,
see.
but I'd like to keep him up on the stand for further questioning.
Let the record stand. It's only 98 million and not billion. Fix the court record.
So since you were the last person seen with the relics, how do you explain that? I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh my god.
I forgot what I was gonna say. Hang on.
You're the
The
worst.
prosecutor would like a redo.
The
I did
record
not-
shall be granted.
I didn't say anything.
Can we get a different prosecutor?
I didn't get time to prepare.
What is your question, Bucket?
Alright. if you were the last one, to interact with the sacred relics. How do we know you didn't take them away afterward? Where's your alibi?
Why would I add to the sacred relics just to take?
Where's your alibi?
My alibi is that I am the one who created the sacred relics in the first place.
If I recall
decided that
correctly,
the fish that makes you gay was the first sacred relic. Then it was the Joe Slayer because
But
I slayed Joe so
who
many
created these sacred relics?
times. It was all of us. It was the community. The fish that makes you gay was created by none other than Matthew.
I'm still streaming, you know.
Living at
It was passed around until it made its way back to me, and I felt that it was something special. So I decided to invent the sacred relics. A symbol of what our town means to us. And eventually it was added to. I know that you created the sacred texts, Bucket. I know that I, as humble as I may be, invented the Joe Slayer. In fact,
He's burned in the courthouse.
Matthew that invented the Joe Slayer and bestowed it onto me. And when I was defeated in combat and dishonored from the town, the only way that I could be brought back was to give the one I wronged the Joe Slayer. And that was Joe. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Thank you for your information. Prosecutor Bucket, am I to understand that you are suspicious of this Darknebolian character?
I have a reasonable doubt.
Let the prosecution keep in mind that this flip-flopping of suspects is being noted.
Hey, I have two. There are two suspects. I'm not flip-flopping. I'm still suspicious of Brayden.
Your first suspect was me?
Yes.
Your Honor, would you please call a new prosecution to the stand?
Yeah, I rest my case.
One person I would like to accuse. May I go to the stand? I have a short but concise prosecution I would like to make. Your Honor, I would like to call none other than Tom to the stand.
Now you fucked up. You should not have called me up. Now you fucked up.
Witness, full name and occupation, please.
Tom.
You may begin your questioning, prosecution.
Your Honor, as I say this, I would like you to keep in mind I looked the suspected in the eyes. I would like to accuse the suspect here of trying to kiss me the other day.
That's gay.
What was
What?
this case?
That is gay.
As the court has remarked,
What?
that is, quote unquote, a little gay.
You're not, Your Honor, if I may. I do
Go
have
ahead.
a piece of evidence against Brayden in my hand.
You may present this evidence to the
There's
court.
no way.
See, as you know, me and Brayden are acquainted and anarchists.
Understood.
I helped
you are
build
the
the foundation.
co-mayor.
Now I have access to his house,
Oh fuck.
and I've taken
No
pictures
way.
of pages of his diary that I found in his tunnel.
Oh no.
Let Brayden's diary be presented to the court record.
Your Honor, Your Honor!
We will now review the contents of this court record.
Oh shit, this court.
I will read it out loud.
Your Honor, you shouldn't!
It is the subject is the finale. It reads, I have the relics. Now all I have to do is escape back to my tower. Once there, I can absorb their power and finally destroy the dumpster fire that is Trump Farms.
No fucking way!
Wait a minute!
Wait a
You
minute.
convicted Joe!
After they've tarnished my beautiful land multiple times, I can't let them have the chance to do it again.
Tom,
My
there's
time
no
has
fucking way you
come.
frame me!
I am Omega. I am Alpha. I am. And let it be known that it is all in caps, the big gay.
He touched the fish. He touched the fish.
This is bullshit!
Prosecution, do you have anything to say for yourself?
I do have something to say for
He's
myself.
the
As I was
prosecution,
saying
though.
before I was interrupted.
Well, now you're a suspect, yes, I suppose.
Just
We're all
Tom,
suspects.
Wait,
though.
you
Alright,
need, wait,
give
can
me
you
a
two switch
second.
places? Can
Give
you
me
two
a
switch places real quick? Okay, now it makes more sense. Please
It seems to be
continue.
the most fitting procedure.
as I was saying, Tom tried to kiss me the other day. And as the court can agree, that's at least a little gay.
Alright.
Alright.
So
Prosecution.
Tom must have the fish that makes you gay.
Objection.
Yeah.
Prosecution. Do you have anything to say about this event? Did it happen?
It did happen.
You
but
do
as a
accept that
diary-
you did try to kiss this man.
Yes, but as you read in the diary, this man was already gay.
Yeah, I have a question for the witness, the current prosecution now too. Did Thomason say no homo after trying to kiss Braden Starr?
I
I
did.
fail.
I rest my case.
Your Honor, then I also rest my case.
I see. The evidence is quite compelling on both sides. I
But
will
Your
call.
Honor,
Mhm.
in the case that I'm not called to the defendant's stand once again, I would like to let you know, and the court know, I couldn't give two less of a dams about the sacred relics. I don't even live in the village. And I
That's
did not
perfect
take
reasoning to take them.
I
They're not
didn't
affected by
take
their
them, you
absence.
bastard.
This
I
does not.
didn't take them.
He's
This does not
affected
help
by
your
their
alibi.
absence.
He's
You
retaliating.
can
He's
blame me for
retaliating.
it, but I want you guys to know the man with the relics runs free if you do. I rest my case.
Order in the court. I will call a 2-minute recess to process all of the evidence that has been presented.
Alright, everybody in the
Wait, will there
spectrum.
be no more prosecutions?
I advise the prosecutor and the defendant to meet with me in my chambers.
Wait! This is the sex room. Sorry, is this actually where the recess is, or?
Yeah, actually, let's just cancel the recess. Everybody out of here. I will now have you move over to the defendant's stand and call the next prosecutor. Prosecutor,
Oh,
name
hey.
and profession.
My name is Dylan. I'm a, CBT village member.
Sounds
No
gay.
profession. Yeah.
Shut up, Ryan.
I have one question. Who made this bucket?
Do you have something to present to the court?
Yes, coming to you.
Alright,
Here you go. Yeah. There you go.
I see. It appears we have the court will accept into evidence a bucket of pussy juice.
Now I have some things to bring to light to the court.
You have.
Oh my god.
So today, when we walked into the town hall this afternoon, we found 4 fake relics taking the place of the stolen relic.
Yeah.
Which one of you did that?
This is damning
Who
evidence
did that?
indeed.
This isn't a crime to try to replace the relics.
I called
It was
Darknebolian to the
trying to cover
stand.
their
Own up.
tracks.
Defendant, do you have an alibi for these events?
I was at my cousin's house.
Now, whoever placed those fake relics down as a parody mocking the CBT relics must be the one who took the relics in the first place.
A compelling
Now-
argument
Now,
indeed.
Darknebolian, you said you were a connoisseur of pranks. Did you
I
not?
object.
Yes.
Witness, we will have you answer the question.
Yes, I am a connoisseur of pranks.
Now, you said earlier you were very creative in your pranking.
Yes, I like to get psychological.
Now, what say you? What kind of messed up person would it have to take to steal the sacred relics, to replace them with such foul things, such foul objects?
I would like to hear Waffle's objection.
Ben,
What?
very perfect music cut.
Yes.
Ben couldn't have done it because I'm the one who made the fake relics.
What?
What?
Shocking revelation!
Waffles, go to the stand. Ben,
I
go
will
to-
call Waffles to the stand. Name and occupation. Full name and occupation.
I am Waffles to the max. I'm an engineer.
Now, I have one question for this sir.
Uh-huh.
Have you no shame? In our time of grievance, you mock us with your fake relics. Dare you, sir? How dare you?
I made the fake relics in order to lighten the mood, to hope that everyone else would maybe collectively try to find the missing relics instead of continuously fight over it.
Suspect, do you have any information regarding the real relic's disappearance?
Absolutely zero, because I haven't played this game in 2 months.
That seems to be everybody's alibi.
Everyone who doesn't.
Okay, but like you can all like verify. I haven't been on this server in like 2 months. Even Pat can
Pretty
verify. I've been
suspicious.
playing
He left mid-court
Pixelmon.
case.
Your Honor, I would like to confirm that Waffles has not been on until like today.
Waffles.
And
Yeah.
yet today you have switched
Waffles,
out the
leave
relics
the
with fake
stand.
relics.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I have
Oh,
something
no.
to say.
Suspect, you may speak.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I didn't take the sacred relic originally.
Oh, original.
I destroyed it. I tried to read the sacred texts, to
No.
fill my body with knowledge and my mind with love. And instead, with the power that surged through my hands with creative mode, I destroyed the sacred texts.
No. I
You
spent years
bastard.
writing that.
See.
As it turns out, punching an item frame while in creative mode destroys the item and does not destroy the frame.
Are you kidding me?
So as it turns out, I set this all up. I stole the relics to buy myself time to
I
rewrite
spent
the
years
sacred
writing
text.
those sacred texts.
Where are the relics?
I spent years.
I will have order. I will have order.
I will retrieve the remaining relics.
Dark
I will
Lord,
show you where they lay.
We
please.
can see that the circumstances were accidental,
May the court
but
follow
the
your
crimes were serious.
Please
We will find the
have a
rest of the
short
relics.
recess, and I will
All right.
return with the
Someone
relics.
bring me
hold on,
Iron
hold
Golem. I had the
I will
Iron
call a
Golem.
short
Follow him.
recess to have the relics retrieved.
I am going with him to make sure he doesn't try anything
Jesus
funny.
Christ.
What a revelation! Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, are we going in there?
Um,
Oh jeez.
I can
Oh, God.
appreciate
Until
the...
recess is over. Don't hit the button. We have to wait until recess is over.
oh my god.
Alright, I'll just wait till Braden's back from pissing, and then I'll...
I
I'll
actually
record.
have to piss too, so I'll be right back. Wait. Is everybody sitting down? Bucket, if you will do the honors.
Wait, should I be over there?
No.
Nope, it's okay. Bucket, do the honors.
Wait,
Everyone,
Wait, I'm
I
being
bring you to my
told.
boat.
Oh, I see.
Please, for anybody that knows how, open up the back entrance to my boat.
Do we go down there?
Yes,
Alright,
please.
I'll follow that.
If everybody will wait in the mess hall,
Alright, I'm going into the mess hall.
please wait in the mess hall.
I'm waiting in the mess
Everybody, please enjoy a snacky. Enjoy something good. Enjoy something you like.
Oh,
Follow
oh,
me.
Thank you.
There you go.
hall. I will eat the carrot.
Over
Inside
there.
this cell,
Over there.
there's a
Oh,
switch.
There you go.
wait.
Please.
Oh, you picked it up. You picked it up.
Please
Okay.
hit the switch.
Oh, a cookie.
Jesus.
Nice.
No, not the cookies. The other thing. There you go.
Wait, where's the switch?
What is it? The green
Oh.
pot. Oh.
There they are.
Are you
Please
fucking
gaze upon the
kidding me?
sacred relics.
This is the sacred
The
relic.
Jimmy
The
Kid,
sacred relic!
the Joe Slayer.
And this thing, sacred text, is, well, it's fake.
Oh,
Bucket, if you will. I only started it. I tried to recreate its glory.
you didn't even spell "all man" right.
I'm so sorry, everyone. But if it
Alright.
pleases the court, I offer my stone, and pray that in death I receive. And pray that in death I receive forgiveness.
Wait,
I
let's
request to
keep-
hand out my verdict in the
Wait,
court.
we must honor Wonky's decision.
We must go back to the
All right, we gotta return to the court.
All right.
Alright,
All
time for
right.
the verdict.
Everybody back in your seat. I would appreciate silence as I hand out my verdict.
Ow.
He has admitted to his crimes. We have clearly found out that it was a big mistake, but the sins are grave. The loss to this community is immeasurable and can never be replaced. As such, it is with a heavy heart that I must hand out two verdicts. One, I will sentence Darknebolian to stoning, post haste, once court is adjourned. And I will sentence Bucket to therapy with a psychologist because he still is too obsessed with stoning. and I'm quite concerned. And aside from that, I think he's a little fucked up about the text. I think it'll do well. As such, I will sentence these two, and the court is adjourned. He is
Stone
found-
him! Justice is served.
All right, Great Court.